Will it stay? It stays. 99 questions nobody asks thing. Let's get this started. Number 1, do you sleep with your closet doors open or closed? I don't have closet doors. 2, do you take shampoos and conditioner bottles from the hotel? Sometimes. Maybe. Okay, yeah, I have twice. Do you sleep with your sheets tucked in? I don't have sheets! Have you ever stolen a street sign before? Do you like to use Post-it notes? Yeah, I make flipbooks out of it. Do you cut out coupons but then never use them? I lose them. As soon as I cut them out, I lose everything if it's not glued to my face. Would you rather be attacked by a big bear or a swarm of bees? A bear, because I can hide from it. Bees you can't really hide from. They're everywhere. Nick Cage taught me that. Not the bees! Ah! Do you have freckles? No. Do you always smile for pictures? My smile looks horrible. No. I do Sir's face. I'd never do this. This is the Superman pose. I don't know why I did that. What's your biggest pet peeve? Bigotry. Do you ever count your steps when you walk? I don't count my steps when I walk. Have you ever peed in the woods? All the time. Have you ever pooped in the woods? Twice. Do you ever dance even if there's no music playing? I don't know if you'd call it dancing, but sure. Do you chew on your pens and pencils? I have no idea what you're talking about. No. Yeah. I have a hair in my mouth. How many people have you slept with this week? Me. What's the size of your bed? Big enough for someone else? What is your song of the week? Are You Gonna Be My Girl by Jet? Is it okay for guys to wear pink? You still watch cartoons. What's your least favorite movie? Which one doesn't have explosions? Where would you bury hidden treasure if you had some? I ain't telling you. You're gonna steal my treasure. What do you drink with dinner? Is water? What do you dip a chicken nugget in? My stomach. What is your favorite food? Sushi. What movies could you watch over and over and still love? Once again, I reference explosions. Last person you kissed or kissed you? I'm not gonna answer that. Were you ever a Boy or Girl Scout? Yes, I was a Boy Scout at one time. Would you ever strip or pose nude in a magazine? And how much are they paying? When's the last time you wrote a letter to someone on paper? A couple months ago. Yeah, when you change the oil on the car. Yeah, it sucks though. Have you ever gotten a speeding ticket? No. A warning once, but it turned into a conversation about avenged sevenfold of the cop, so he let me off. Ever ran out of gas? Yes. A block away from my home. It sucked. Favorite kind of sandwich? Reuben's. Best thing to eat for breakfast? Food. What is your usual bedtime? What is this bedtime you speak? Are you lazy? When you were a kid, what did you dress up as for Halloween? I dressed up as a ninja like 5 years in a row, and then I dressed up as a toad, and I still dress up. So, what's your Chinese astrological sign? Dog. Bitch. See what? How many languages can you speak? I can speak English. I can speak Spanish, formal Spanish, kind of fluently. I can speak a little bit of Chinese. So I guess 3. Do you have any magazine subscriptions? I used to be subscribed to Popular Science, National Geographic, and like something else. I forget exactly what else. It's like Time or something, but not anymore. Which are better, Legos or Lincoln Logs? Legos. Actually, let me show you why Legos are better. That's because you can make giant robots. Like this thing. See, this thing I made from like 4 Bionicle kits and other stuff. So he's got like the giant sword arm that he's gonna cut you with. And he's got 1 disc launcher, 2 disc launchers, a missile launcher, and he's got this hand which he can do stuff with, like bitch slap you. And he's got legs, so he can walk. And then there's a little pilot seat with a guy inside with an astronaut helmet on. Yeah. It's cool! Are you stubborn? Yes. Who's better, Leno or Letterman? Oh, I saw Bo Burnham for the first time on Leno, so he gets major points for that. Although Jimmy Kimmel is my favorite. Ever watch soap operas? Yes. Are you afraid of heights? I'm not afraid of heights. I'm afraid of falling. Do you sing in the car? Yes. Do you sing in the shower? Yes. Do you dance in the car? Yes. Ever used a gun? Yeah. I kind of have tactical certification. Last time you get a portrait taken by a photographer? Senior photos? Do you think musicals are cheesy? Some are. I mean, if they're really bad and stuff, but usually they're not. Rent is amazing, for one. I love Rent. Is Christmas stressful? Only if you're buying things for kids. That's the good way to get a Christmas stress. Beat a cheap bastard. Ever eat a pierogi? They're delicious. Favorite type of fruit pie? Cherry. Grew up with cherry. Cherry. Occupations you wanted to be as a kid? Astronaut. Wanted to be a vigilante. Superhero. Wanted to be an aerospace engineer. For, like, ever. Since I was, like, in 6th grade. Do you believe in ghosts? Yes. Ever have a deja vu feeling? I wonder. Take a vitamin daily. Used to. Do I wear slippers? No. The only shoes or any footwear I own is a pair of sandals, and I wear those year-round no matter what the weather. Wear a bathrobe. I used to, when I was like 10. And then I may or may not have torn a giant hole in it, and my mom never got me. What do you wear to bed? You should join me and find out. First concert, Owl City. Or, well, that's the first one I went to that I didn't play. The first one, I guess, technically, that I was ever at was the first show I played with my band, which is at the Uptown Theater in downtown Kansas City. Walmart, Target, or Kmart. Whoever has the cheapest soda, the cheapest junk. Nike or Adidas. Once again, I only wear sandals, and I only have one pair. Cheetos or Fritos? Cheetos. Or sunflower seeds. Sunflower seeds. Ever heard of the group Trebian? Yes. Ever take dance lessons? Yes. Is there a profession you picture your future spouse doing? Working? I don't know. Can you curl your tongue? Have you ever won a spelling bee? Yes, multiple times. Have you ever cried because you were so happy? Yeah. The only time I ever cried because I was so happy is the first time I used a hearing aid because I'm deaf in this ear. And I heard music on both sides and I cried. It was a good day. Do you own any record albums? No. Do you own a record player? My mom has one that we kind of use sometimes, not really anymore. Regularly burn incense? No. My mom does that. Good in love? Yes. What would you like to see in concert? I don't think we have time to name all the bands. Green Day, Amon Amarth, etc. What was the last concert you saw? I saw Mushroomhead, Gemini Syndrome, and a few other metal bands. It was freaking awesome. English is not working. Hot tea or cold tea? I mean, iced tea is okay, but I prefer hot. Tea or coffee? Tea. Sugar or snickered? Fucking snickerdoodles. Can you swim well? I can swim well, but not for very long because of my heart defect. Can you hold your breath underwater without holding your nose? Yes. I think it's weird that people can't do it without holding their nose. Are you patient? Yes. I couldn't be stubborn if I weren't as patient as I was. DJ or band at a wedding? I would like one. Ever won a contest? A few times. Ever had plastic surgery? There's this one time I melted together a couple action figures. Does that count? Well, which are better? Black or green olives? I love olives in general, but black olives. Can you knit or crochet? Not really. I can kind of, sort of. Best room for a fireplace. Is this a question to see if I'm a Nazi? I'm not answering. Do you want to get married? Eventually. If married, how long have you been married? Nintendo and I have had a very, very long, loving relationship. I've been married to Nintendo and Pokemon for quite some time. Who was your high school crush? Say no. Do you cry and throw a fit until you get your own way? Do you cry and throw a fit until you get your own way? Do you have kids? Well, I have like little kids that follow me everywhere. Do you want kids? Yeah, eventually. What's your favorite color? Blue. Do you miss anyone right now? Yeah, a few people. A couple people have passed away. Yeah. So yeah, it's my 99 questions. I hope you learned a little bit more about me. And I hope it wasn't incredibly boring to watch.